Hey y'all, it's Steph. Welcome back to another one of my cleaning videos. Today I'm jumping right into it because I have a whole house to clean and I'm going to be working for several hours to try to get it all done because I have a very busy week. So this is a true Monday reset. I'm starting in my kitchen and thank goodness there are not a ton of dishes to do today. So I'm just loading up the dishwasher and then I'm going to get that started and then I'm going to move on to the rest of my kitchen. But I have so much motivation going on in this video today, so I hope you guys enjoy it.
I did a lot of bad things and never did I give in, just 'cause the thought of being vulnerable made me feel less than I am.
I've decided to rearrange some things here on the countertop. I'm going to move my coffee maker all the way over to the right. The main reason I'm doing that is we have had several issues lately where my very sleepy teenagers have forgotten to put a mug down below and then it ends up spilling all over the counter and then down the side next to the refrigerator, and it's such a pain to clean that up. So I am going to move it over here to the right and hopefully it's an easier cleanup, but it would be so much easier if they would just remember to put their coffee mug down below. So I am making myself one last cup here before I unplug the machine and move it down, and hopefully this new setup works a little bit better.
I have never felt home till you entered my door.
Next, I'm just going to declutter all of the countertops and wipe everything down. The cleaner that I am using is something that I made myself. It is in an old Method bottle, but it's actually just hot water and a lemon pine sol mixed together. I love how fresh that smells, and although I do have a ton of different cleaners, I really just wanted to smell that pine sol, and I really wish that that brand would make a multi-surface spray. I can't believe that it is already October. I feel like this year is going by so fast, especially during the school year. I feel like the months just go by like insanely quick. So I'm just going to wipe down this dry erase board and dry it off, and then I'm going to fill this out. But as I was filling it out, I realized we didn't have a whole lot going on in October. My husband's birthday is this month, and then obviously Halloween, but we have older kids, so it's not really the same. That just broke. So I'm just going to fill this out with what I do have, but we obviously have a ton of space in this month, and I can't say that I hate that.
From that moment I knew that you were all I missed. Baby, it took just one kiss.
This is the second time I'm reheating this coffee, and I'm really curious to know who else can relate to that. So this is the way it works for me around here. Now I am cleaning my microwave and my stove top, but if you've noticed, I'm kind of making a full circle around my kitchen. And so right now I'm doing this, and then I will continue on with the countertops. And I am still using that Pine Sol hot water mix that I created in that method bottle. And also, just a side note, I don't know if anyone can hear the wind chimes, but I'm doing my voiceovers outside, and so that is what that jingling noise is.
The best thing I did, and I want you to know, was letting you in from that moment. I knew that you were all I missed. Baby, it took just one kiss. 'Cause here in your arms I can finally let go. The rest of the world is outside when you made sure I'm all you missed. Baby, it took just one kiss.
I've been pretty vocal and transparent lately with my anxiety struggles, and I know that that doesn't paint the most glamorous or picture perfect version of myself, but it is my real life. And I know that it's also very real for a lot of other people. And it's not easy to talk about, but I figured if I try to talk about my own, that maybe it could be relatable for someone who is also struggling with the same. But I just wanted to say thank you to my subscribers and family and friends. You guys have really shown up for me lately. I have gotten so many messages and support, and I truly appreciate it. I see it all. If I haven't responded to you, I am so sorry. It's very overwhelming to get that kind of response to something that is not something that I'm very proud about. So I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I truly appreciate it.
Say you love me, say you don't. Just give me something so I can move on. Pull me closer or push me away. Let me know if we'll be okay.
If you're keeping track, this is the third time I'm heating up that dang cup of coffee. I do actually finish it, I promise, but I can't say that this was the last time that it went in there.
'Cause I can't stand another moment of you playing with my mind. I'm so tired of never knowing, so spell it out. 'Cause I won't stay awake till morning, I won't stay another night. If you're feeling something for me, say it now.
This is my sweet girl Oakley. I have to watch her pretty close when I clean the bottom half of my refrigerator and also the dishwasher. She sees me cleaning those, and then she'll run over right away and then try to lick the appliances right after I'm done. And so I always have to watch her pretty close and make sure she doesn't and distract her with something else, but I have no idea why she does that.
'Cause I can't wait for you forever. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever.
The kitchen is done and it feels so good, but it's so crazy to me sometimes. I can walk in here and see mountains of dishes and stuff all over the countertops, and it takes me no time at all. And today there was hardly any dishes and not a ton of stuff on the countertop, but it took me a really long time to finish today. So now I'm moving into my room. Thankfully, I don't have to wash my bedding, so I'm just going to make my bed really quick, and then I need to pick up a bunch of stuff on the floor, and then I can vacuum.
sometimes you don't show it enough. And I wish you could open up and take my worry in and make it stop. 'Cause I can't stand another moment of you playing with my mind.
My husband and I decided to do kind of a full body and mind reset this last weekend. So we just took out TV and social media. We focused on anti-inflammatory type foods. We did some yoga, lots of walking, and we decided to read. So he picked out this Stephen King book called Fairy Tale, which I think just released. And then I grabbed a couple of books from Colleen Hoover. She's new to me, but she's blowing up all over social media platforms right now, so I just wanted to give it a try. And I started on one called Verity, and it is a suspense thriller, and I'm hooked. I'm about 6 chapters in, so I recommend it, but I will warn you that there is some adult content, so if you don't like that, then you're definitely not going to like this book. But there is a bunch of mystery going on, and so it's grabbed me because I definitely want to know what's going on. So if you like kind of suspense thrillers and you're okay with that one little detail, then I recommend this book. You should definitely give it a try.
I'm so tired of never knowing, so spell it out. 'Cause I won't stay awake till morning. I won't stay another night. If you're feeling something for me, say it now. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever. Say it now. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever. I can't wait for you forever. I can't wait. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever. Forever. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever. Outside my window, is everything pale and cold?
After I'm done with my rugs, I'm going to run the vacuum cleaner over the hardwood floors. Normally, I would use my Tenco S3, which I absolutely love. It is a vacuum and mop combo, and I have been using that now for a couple of months and have recommended it over and over again and haven't really found any issues until now, which is not a huge issue, but it doesn't get into the edges of the baseboards where I really see the dirt kind of building up. So I'm just going to pull out my mop bucket, and I'm adding a couple of drops of the Blue Dawn dish soap, and I'm going to get in there myself and really scrub it. There was one area in my house where I did have to get down on my hands and knees and scrub with a sponge, but it wasn't a big deal. And honestly, if you ever want to mop your floors with something a little different, I highly recommend this Blue Dawn dish soap. It is so simple, but it left the most fresh smell in our house that lingered for a while, so it was absolutely great.
Can't seem to pick up my phone. It's been ringing all day long. Behind these clouds, I know the sun will be, but today's raining, so be patient with me. I'll be right. Somehow I must be somewhere the sky is blue. I'm too tired to sleep.
And of course, it wouldn't be a full house reset if there aren't loads of laundry to fold, so I'm going to work on that now, and then I will move on to my living room.
Too tired to do anything else than doing nothing. I'm too tired to rest, too tired, I'm blue. Can't do nothing else than doing nothing.
I am mixing some baking soda and some essential oils in a little bowl. This one has orange, peppermint, lavender, and basil and smells so good. I'm making my own little carpet deodorizer. My dogs do hang out with us in the evening and lay all over that rug, and so this is more of like a preventative measure to make sure that the rug stays fresh. So I'm going to put this down and let it sit for just a little bit, and then I am going to run the vacuum over it very slow just to make sure that I get it all up. I've been talking about my anxiety a lot over the last couple of weeks, and I have spent a lot of time feeling embarrassed and ashamed of all of it. And that comes from a lot of different situations that I've been in, and one that stands out to me the most was about 9 years ago. I was talking to a friend at church about my anxiety, and an elderly woman overheard us and pulled me aside to say that if I am filled with anxiety, I don't have Jesus Christ in my heart, that I didn't believe enough, and I definitely wasn't trying hard enough. I was so embarrassed. And after that, I just stopped talking. I completely turned off the topic and became a new version of myself that wasn't real. I volunteered for everything and helped everyone and would only act or say the things that I thought would be the most pleasing thing to say. This was obviously very exhausting, and it put a strain on friendships because I could not clearly communicate what I was going through or how I was feeling or why I even made decisions that I was making. I was easily influenced and manipulated by a lot of people, and this in itself fed my anxiety and made it grow, but I couldn't tell anybody. But then it later planted a dark seed in me that made me feel so angry with the judgment I was given and how that contradicts so many things. Church became a place that I started to fear, and I became withdrawn and unable to trust anyone. So I'm here to say now, she was wrong. That woman was absolutely wrong. Your anxiety does not mean you are a bad mom, a bad wife, or a bad friend, and it definitely does not mean that you don't have enough faith or that you aren't trying hard enough. So I will keep talking about this because it is what I'm going through right now, and that might help somebody not feel alone or broken, and it definitely may help somebody not feel unworthy.
Be wrapped around your arms instead of being lonely. We could be gazing at the stars, but now it feels just like I wandered off into a room and closed the door behind me. I never gave the key to you, even though I wanted to. I should be trying something new, but now my body's aching. I'm tired of dwelling.
That is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you are new or not subscribed yet, I would love to have you on my channel. It is absolutely free to you. You will always get the most real, raw, unedited version of myself, and I hope that that is something that you can relate to. But I will see you all next week. Bye.
Dark, it's just that my heart can't take it. I didn't know what it would cost me when I let you go. I feel alone, and I'm just singing, It should have been you. Another time, another place, I just know. It could have been you. What a crime and what a shame to let go.